Well, we've gone up a technological age to the farmers, who actually have a word for what we're doing. Invasion. The sweet, lovely sun is upon our fleshless bodies, as now we get to take control of the spooky faction and try and beat everyone else. Because this situation wasn't difficult enough when the undead were literally boning me. Also, where the hell am I gonna get my easy jokes now? Well, I can make at least one easy joke in the fact that these spear throwers, or each and every one of them, are probably gonna skull the bone mages in the back of the head with a spear as soon as things kick off. I can almost guarantee that's gonna happen. Range units have a bad tendency to kill, friggin', well, anything that's in front of them, friendly and or not. Yeah. Anything interesting? Secret unit. You look out of place. Nope. Okay. So, spooky faction, what do we have? We have the Skeleton Warrior, we've seen them before. Skeleton Archer, Candlehead, that's what you're called. Vampire, I half expected you to be called Dracula. Pumpkin Catapults, those are the pains in my ass. Swordcaster, the double pain in my ass. And a Reaper. I guess I was pretty close when I said Death Incarnate. This feels cheap, but won't 4 spear throwers just wreck them? Like, what are they gonna do against? Wow. Wow, those. They may still win, but those skeletons are really carrying these guys. I mean, yeah, they almost killed him, but they're not as tough as I thought they were. Or is this one of those situations where you fight the boss, it's an incredible pain in the ass, and then you get to control the boss, and suddenly it's an absolute wimp? Okay, so I do think a swordcaster wouldn't be a terrible idea. Maybe start a little closer, just to hopefully give him a better chance at killing a bunch of guys. I'm thinking Candleheads, actually. Relatively cheap, so I can get a lot of them to just surround the swordcaster. And they blow units back, which should hopefully benefit when keeping the range units away from the sword guy. So long as they can stick together. It shouldn't be hard for their jizzy little hands, and most of them are dead. Right, bone mages. I hate the noises these guys make, so I'm just gonna throw down a bunch of them. Swordcaster to try and divert them, and I'm seeing skeleton archers to back them up. Let's see how this let's also throw in at least one skeleton warrior and see if he survives. Vampire should hopefully do some work. Sucking off units all over the place, and hopefully she give the swordcaster the cover to take everyone out. Skeleton archers, I think, are all dead, but that shouldn't matter because we have at least one skeleton left, one vampire left, and one swordcaster, so they're dead. I think there's a second vampire? Pretty sure. Ooh. Peacemaker. Finish the level without doing any. What? What? I think the achievements on Xbox are a little broken. Next one's called Cave. Guys, I know on paper this sounds like a fantastic idea, but it's not. How many hobbits and dwarves do you have back here? the hell is even back here? Besides darkness. And King of the Corgis. What the hell? Okay, I'm backing out. Also, the line's like pushed right up to there, and I have 3,000. Pumpkin catapults cost 1,000 each, so pumpkins away? Yeah, that's gruesome. Oh my god. I thought one of the pumpkins was gonna kill my own units. Oh. They may get some of them, but I don't think they're gonna get them all before the last ones get a shot off. Yeah. You're done. Oh, come on. Maybe? Nope. Okay, so okay, I thought you were shoved through the ground. I mean, you sort of are. Okay, so I can't entirely rely on pumpkin catapults. Okay, fine. Let's see what skeleton warriors decided to show, or actually, the better idea, candle warriors. Just push them back into the cave and keep them there. Initial shot. Candle warriors keep them back. Throws some of them back into the cave. 20 points for that guy. Nice shot. Yeah, melee units don't seem to do too well against these guys. Come on. Come on, catapult. Aim! Oh, that was one hell of a shot. We are ripping them apart. I mean, currently they are the most basic of units. Turtle. Well, it looks like they're trying to take the defensive. Unluckily enough for them, I've seen how bad it can be when you get surrounded by the spooky faction. And when you pile up like this, I think the catapult's gonna make another appearance. At least 2 of them is. And these skeleton archers just up along there. And vampires. Yes, I know I can afford the Reaper, but I want to save him for a bit later on. There we go. Oh! Oh, bone mages. I didn't see they had bone mages. Okay, yep. That changes my plan completely. Let's just give this another try. See how devastating this sort of setup can be. And I have even more catapults this time than I did last time. So, as long as the bone mages don't puncture their rectums, I think we'll be fine. You guys may want to fire those pumpkins a little bit quicker. I know bits of them are flying up in the air, but bits of you are also flying up in the air. Back up in candle, guys. Pumpkin catapults. Skeleton archers to take the brunt of the initial assault. How about that? Just few layers of skeletal fuckery. How's that sound? Come on. Guys, thank you. Yes. Come on. Work. Oh, one of the sword guys went down, but the pumpkins are doing work. And those shields are not stopping those swords. I think the swords are physically flying straight through the shields. And they're dead. Nice shot. Hit him right on the head. Okay, next. Oh, crap. Well, we've gone up a technological age to the farmers, who actually have a word for what we're doing. Invasion. And oh my god, there's a lot of them. Just want to check the fields real quick, because I feel like I remember having a bad memory of hobbits coming and flying out of the fields like rats. No, I think we're good. Okay, so this is going to be a bit of a rough one. Sort of, because catapult gonna come in handy. They're all gonna have to move through this bridge area. That's gonna make them incredibly vulnerable. And I'm actually thinking these guys, because they're right by that river, and if they get knocked back into it, they're gonna die instantly. You know, Tab's units are kind of rabies-like. They have a phobia of water. So try this. Oh, I didn't think about the fact that the catapults might wreck my own units. Seems like the farmers are having a bit of a rough time at it. See, that would have worked if there wasn't a battalion of idiots right there at the very beginning. Okay. So you two are a waste of money and a hindrance to my entire operation. How about just 2 sword casters? I feel like that would be a good replacement. And they don't exactly have much range outside of the birds, which are sort of effective. Come on. Come on. Jesus, how many swords can that chick take to the chest? And luckily enough, the idiots made of straw are vulnerable to fire. So a puncture with a sword and an arrow is more than enough to take them out. But damn, look at this one. How many swords is that? 4, 5, 6. 6 swords, and she still damn near didn't go down. How many does this one have? 6, 7. God damn. Oh. So we go from having 4 of these monstrosities of seemingly invincible units to now having upwards of 20, I want to say? Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. And hobbits! Not the hobbits! And then this freak show up here. I got plenty of fire for your ass. But, oh my god, it took 5 swords to kill one of them. No, 7! Okay, I need a plan. As in a pokey, tentacly, hentai-esque plan in the Reaper. And by Reaper, I mean Reapers. So that's my initial front. What am I gonna use for when they inevitably fail? Let's have a swordcaster as a backup and a battalion of skeleton warriors to maybe clean up the mess afterwards. Let's see how you do. Come on. Come on, don't be like a boss and be difficult to kill, but insanely bad to use. Oh, it's working. Yep, it's working. Actually, interestingly enough, I didn't even realize Psi-on-Psi violence right now. The hobbits are hanging like decorations. That's a little disturbing. One of the Reapers is dead and imploded upon itself. But luckily enough, they're all dead. Why would you give me so much money? That made it so easy. Okay, I guess I didn't have that much to fear of them. You have literal death incarnate on your side. And now the medieval guys are getting involved, and they have us surrounded. Cliffside battle my ass. This complete surrounding and bending over a barrel. Luckily enough, they're mostly squires and archers, which I know are relatively terrible units. So they also limited me to 3,000. But I have a plan for that. You idiots are hopefully gonna go off the cliff. And you idiots, in your last moments, are gonna get sucked off. I want to put that on my gravestone. In his last moments, he was sucked off. I feel like I won't be allowed to do that. And vampires are ripping apart the range units, because of course they are. Candle guys are punching the enemy off the cliff. Where are you guys going? Don't kill yourselves trying to get him. Thank you for sucking him off the edge, vampire. Thank you. Of course, the range units died easily. Surprisingly enough, when you get your butt handed to you by these guys for such a long amount of time, you actually learn how to use them. And holy god, the squires got wrecked. Absolutely wrecked. Oh my god, the 3 kings. I'm just gonna go for the butt pokey option in this situation. The option that tends to give the best results, and I still have 25,000 left. So let's catapult there, and with the last 500, I'm gonna get 2 vampires to go suck off the kings, and 1 skeleton warrior to clean up the mess afterwards. Taken out of context, so much of this sounds absolutely abysmal, but when you realize I'm dealing with undead creatures and vampires, it becomes a lot darker and more sinister in nature. Come on, guys. Get wrecked immediately. Is the skeleton warrior gonna survive? I hope he does. He's still alive. Nope, he just got pelted. The kings are going toe-to-toe with death. No, they're not. Yes, they are. Oh, my sweet bloody Jesus. The kings killed death. I need to get them tested for steroids because they just whacked death to death with the claymore of a sword. I understand how the claymore of a sword works, but how do you kill death? Okay. Apparently we got Sam, Dean, and... Oh, if I say the wrong name here, I'm gonna get skewered. Oh, the kid from the end of Supernatural. You know who I'm talking about. But apparently they're good at killing death. How lovely. New plan. Just scrap everything. Vampires? A lot of suckage? No, some of that. Why am I worried about vampires being in trees? They can fly. Let's see if this works. Because honestly, I haven't got many other choices. I hope the vampires aren't worried off by the crosses. They seem to be able to suck Night Titty through the shield. And I can't tell if they're winning because it's hard to tell who's dead and who's alive. I think I'm losing. One of the kings is dead, I think. Okay, I do think I killed one of the kings, so that was better. So vampires are at least part of my solution. What about this idea? Draw them over here with 2 reapers. And then just candle guys. And hope they knock them off the edge. Let's give that a try, because I haven't got much other plan. Well, one of the knights just went off the edge without me even having to try, so maybe this will work better than I thought. Part of the problem is I have no distraction moves. Oh my god, they collapsed him into a black hole. God, those priests are just infuriating. Just need something that can survive them. But everything about the skeletons is pretty bony and pretty, well, not sturdy, which is problematic. A priest just got pierced. Okay, maybe if you do that with the rest of the priests, you'll be able to win. I think you can kill the kings, you just aren't getting them. I think the reapers are fine, but just need something sturdy. Something that can take them. Vampires, maybe? So, okay, let's try that. Reapers and vampires along the edge of the map so they hopefully pull some people off the edge. You know what I mean. Vampires distract everyone by sucking them off. And the reapers don't get ripped apart. We may be good. Get your sai out from above your head and hit him. It's behind his back. Stop trick-shotting and start killing. What's wrong with you? And his tentacles are full so he can't pierce anyone else. Oh my god. What about instead of sucking, we blew? See if that works better. See if we can keep them back. No one can get to them. Come on. They've broken off into 2 Groots for some reason. And they're not really working because they're not really damage units. They're more just blow the units around kind of units. Oh, yep, they're gonna get ripped apart. May change a venue? Holy crap. I don't want to speak it too soon. Got 2 kings here. Let's wait and see how this plays out. It worked! All I did was place down a bunch of friggin'... I placed down 1 Reaper. Placed down, like, I think 8 of the sword guys and some skeleton guys on this side of the map. And just... they went to work. It worked! I don't understand why that worked and the rest didn't. Don't question it. What's next? Oh, you assholes! You gotta be kidding me. There's so many. And they have a ballista. I swear to God, if the first time I try and use a Reaper in this level, that ballista one-shots you, I'm gonna be pissed. But I'm gonna end this episode of Tabs off here. Tab's spooky campaign, if you can't tell. Yeah, it's not dark and horror-y, but we're definitely using some spooky units to try and conquer the world. Yeah. Right now, if you enjoyed this, please down in the description where you watch all past and future episodes as well. Think about leaving a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And that, be good, be well. And I'll see all of you in the next one. There's more than 1 ballista.